Hello wonderful friends, it's Evelyn here and welcome to this, my very own little creative corner of the internet right here on YouTube. Please, if you haven't done so already, my wonderful friends, hit that all important subscribe button. Never sure which side it's on, but please be sure to hit that button. This week, my friends, I've been doing yet another tidy of my sewing supplies. I feel like I always end up tidying my sewing supplies probably every month because no matter how hard I try and keep things tidy, I get a bit excited and things tend to go a bit crazy. But one really great thing about doing that is I find fabrics and things that I want to create. And one of those things, my friends, is right here, just to the side of me. So without further ado, let's chat the latest fabric that I'm going to be creating something with right here on the channel, my friends. Let's get creating. Right, my friends, this is the fabric right here, and I'm coming to you from inside the house today because it was incredibly grey and rainy here in the Scottish Highlands, and literally the second I get the videoing set up happening, the sun's come out outside. So I will take you outside in a bit and show you the little rose garden because it's starting to look stunning. But back to the issue at hand, this gorgeous fabric. Now this is the fabric that I'm going to be creating something with on the channel very soon. And it is this absolutely gorgeous broderie anglaise fabric from my wonderful friends at Minerva. This is a 100% cotton fabric, my friends, and it has the most beautiful flower anglaise print. I will pop a picture on the screen as well of that, but it's absolutely stunning. So the issue at hand is deciding what I'm going to create with this. Now this fabric is really wide and I've got 6 meters of it, so got quite a lot of choice and ability to create a few different garments here, so it's time to hit up the pattern stashes, my friends. Right, so the first thing I definitely know that I want to create with some of this fabric is a shirt dress. I love shirt dresses for the summer season. They're so incredibly comfy to wear, but I feel like they look really classy, especially in a gorgeous cotton embroidered fabric like this one. And that white, just brilliant. I love white garments in the summer. So I definitely want to create a shirt dress. Now, I've got 2 patterns in mind for this. The first one I've already created a version of right here on the channel, and that is the scout dress. I'll pop a little picture of the version I created here on the channel right there and a card above too. So that is one possible option. The other is a shirt dress from the wonderful Mood Society. These patterns, my friends, are completely free online, and I'll put a link in the description box as always. So I definitely want to create one of those shirt dresses. So friends, thinking about those 2 patterns, the charm patterns scout dress and that gorgeous shirt dress from Mood Society online, I'm thinking which one I would prefer to create with this gorgeous fabric. And I think I'm going towards the Mood Society pattern, and there's one main reason for this, my friends. The scout dress has an actual waistline on the pattern because the skirt and the bodice are 2 separate units that are then joined at the waistline, and I'm still finding it a little bit tricky to have waistlines right on my scar sites from my surgery, whereas the Mood pattern is panelled with a separate waist tie, so I can decide whether I want to cinch it in or not and where I'm going to cinch it in on my body. So I think I'm moving a little bit further towards the Mood pattern in this instance, but I definitely would like to create another scout dress in the future, but what else should I create with this fabric? How about a sleeveless shirt? Let's check out some patterns for that, my friends. So I don't have any sleeveless shirts in my me-made wardrobe currently. I know, shocking, especially since it is a really well-known vintage style, my friends. So I definitely need to create one of those. And this fabric, it just feels like the perfect choice to do just that. So my inspiration for this comes from the Patsy blouse. Yes, another Charm Patterns pattern, and especially this gorgeous version here seen on the beautiful Susie doll. Got such a girl crush on her. I love Susie, absolutely adore her and her style, and she looks incredible in this sleeveless Patsy blouse. So that's a possibility. Shock horror, I don't actually own the Patsy blouse, so I would have to purchase that pattern. Of course, another option could be to just simply use the bodice from the previous make that I talked about, my friends, the shirt dress using the Mood Society pattern. So when it comes to creating that sleeveless blouse, this fabric would just be perfect for one of those for the summer season. Fingers crossed, the summer is still coming here in the Scottish Highlands, my friends. And finally, for this gorgeous broderie anglaise fabric, hello Luna, hiya. She might come and say hello. Hello sweetheart, are you coming up? Come on then. Finally, for this gorgeous fabric, I would like to make some palazzo trousers. Now, I'm thinking about creating some palazzo trousers using the pattern from my 40s lounging pyjamas. I'll pop a little picture and a card there to that as well. Hello Luna, hello. But dispensing with the pleats on those, so it's just a simple elasticated waist. But I've also found this gorgeous pattern too. Another one from Mood Society online. So quite a few ideas. Now, with the dress and the shirt, I'm not too bothered about lining because I do have a white slip that I tend to wear underneath white dresses, and I've got some really nice white t-shirt bras that I can wear underneath the sleeveless blouse too. But for the palazzo trousers, I will definitely need a lining, which I've got right here. This is another gorgeous fabric from my friends at Minerva. This is just a simple white cotton lawn. So I've also got that to line those trousers. So lots of plans to create some gorgeous summer wear with this beautiful, beautiful fabric. Kind of thinking as well that I might make a sleeveless blouse out of this as well if I have enough left after lining the trousers. My mind is now thinking that this could actually end up being a cute little capsule wardrobe that I can take on holiday with me. Let's see. So, as promised, a little tour of my little rose garden. This garden has been a real labour of love because these new build houses, yeah, the gardens were just an absolute mess of hardcore and rubbish dumped into the gardens. There's no drainage, so we had a bit of a nightmare, but it's getting there. Hello Luna. So this is the current shape of my little rose garden. My beautiful little collection of David Austin roses. So currently they're in pots. They will eventually get transplanted into that raised bed there, a few of them at least. So we've got the stunning Desdemona here. Oh, just beautiful. This is the first year I've had her as well. So just amazing things from her. And then this is Roald Dahl, which has got some beautiful buds. And then this is the stunning Lady of Shalott. Look at this. Oh, just so pretty. And then at the back we've got Wollerton Old Hall, which is blooming. And then the Generous Gardener just at the back there, which is my smallest currently. I am going to repot her. She got a wee bit waterlogged last year, so she needs a bit of TLC. But yes, that's my little David Austin rose garden coming together. Beautiful. Desdemona's just gone absolutely crazy, considering this is the first year I've had her. She was literally a little twig when she arrived, but look at that. Just beautiful. So there we go, my friends, 6 meters of gorgeous broderie anglaise fabric, and hopefully some plans of what I'm going to create using it. But my friends, do you have any suggestions or any patterns you think I should look at? Please, if you do, give me a little heads up in the comments below, and be sure to also hit that subscribe button, please, and come on over and follow me on Instagram. But until next time, when hopefully I'll be creating something with these gorgeous fabrics. You take care, my wonderful friends, and I'll see you soon.